And the last to link up is the favorite, Chitu. Stand by for a start. Chitu to the outside gate. Martin Garcia in the field, about to be sent away. All in, locked up. Racing in the Sunland Derby, Global Strike in some bother at the break, got cut out. And showing out is Garin on the inside, Bourbonized. They began the sharpest. And Chitu angling across from the extreme outside, lobs into second spot. And tracked up nicely by Tanzanite Cat, the center. On the outside of them is Midnight Hawk. Global Strike has recovered. And in the center too, Lawley's Gold as they bunch up. Rebranded out, the stretch is caught a bit wide. And the early trailer is going to be Commissioner. There's only about 5 lengths covers the field. And Garin's in front. Garin by a length to Chitu, lobbing along nicely in second spot. Midnight Hawk, the stablemate, one away third. Tanzanite Cat on the inside, a length and a half to Global Strike. Now starting to stride nicely on the outside in fifth. Back on the rails, Bourbonize. Third last, Rebranded, then Lawley's Goal. And the trailer is Commissioner. As they head down the backstretch, and Garin still in front. Garin by 3 parts, but wearing this leader like a glove is Chitu on the outside. And Midnight Hawk stalking in third, one away. One to Tanzanite Cat. Global Strike, the center, sent forward and running on. On the outside, Rebranded getting to work, and they've got away. 2 lengths to Bourbonize has dropped out. Commissioner is well back and is starting to wind up now, and last Lawley's Goal. But Chitu has gone up to take the lead, and Chitu and Midnight Hawk joining Garin. And Midnight Hawk 3 wide, and Mike Smith descend on the leaders. Midnight Hawk on the outside's gone to the front. Chitu in second, Garin under pressure. Rebranded's only 2 behind them, and Global Strike is struggling, but it's a Bob Baffert pair turning in front, and it's Midnight Hawk and Chitu battling this one out with Rebranded running on. Chitu on the inside, back in front. Midnight Hawk the outer, the length of the stretch to separate them. It's Chitu and nose in front. Midnight Hawk coming back on the outside, but Chitu prevailing and drawing away from Midnight Hawk. And it's Martin Garcia and Chitu who will go on and win the Sunland Derby well. Chitu is first, Midnight Hawk is second, third is Commissioner who came from the clouds, and then Rebranded.
Here in the winner's circle for the Sunland Derby, assistant trainer Jim Barnes, jockey Martin Garcia for Chitu. You were drawn outside, but you didn't seem to have much trouble getting a position.
I was having a good position, plus it's a really good that I was, and then I just take advantage.
There were a couple of horses in front of you when you turned down the backside. Was that helpful to have a little target there?
You know what, I wasn't really asking yet. The horse it was outside, they asked before me, and then I just waited to the top of the stretch, and then when I asked, he just responded and just went.
Could you feel Mike Smith coming up on you?
Yeah, well, he was all around me, so I can feel it, but like I say, I was having plenty of horse.
And distance-wise, you think this horse can keep going further?
My horse? I think it won't be no problem.
Very good. Very good. Well, it's good to be a habit. It's 2 years in a row for Martin. Jim Barnes, a good day for the Baffert stable.
Good day for the Baffert stable.
Another
yes,
Oaks.
Another
One,
Oaks,
two in the Derby.
Time, yes.
What did you think of each of your horses?
Well, you know, right from the beginning, I was happy with the way they handled the paddock. They went through the post parade well, and the break was good. I mean, it figured out just how I planned it, and you know, Martin went to the lead. Mike was to the outside. And it was just a matter if they were going to get the distance or not, and they certainly did.
The winning owners, the Chews, have not been in the business an awful long time. This might be the biggest win they've ever had.
This is probably their biggest win they ever had. They had the Southwest last year and the Sunland Derby this year.
So if all goes well, I know Bob makes the decisions, but don't see any reason why we might not look down the road.
Oh, yeah, you know, those are all decisions Bob makes, and, you know, we just take it one race at a time, and just happy to be here.
Well, not only happy to be here, happy to take home the lion's share of the money from the Sunland Derby. Congratulations once again to the connections of Chitu.